Alright, today we'll be talking strictly about domain name and web hosting. This video is going to talk about the domain name and web hosting. What is a domain name? A domain name is the address where internet users can access your website. So web hosting is like a home that houses your domain name. How do I mean? Domain name is an address, right? Without an address, there is no way you'll be able to locate a particular building, a particular house. So domain name and user and web hosting, they work hand in hand. Without domain name, there's no web hosting. Without web hosting, there's no domain name. Hope you get the trick. So now, what are examples of domain name? You can call jumia.com a domain name, gg.com, then which other one do we have? Conga.com and etc. So in this domain name, likewise we have extensions. What are extensions? Extension has .com, that is number one. We have .ng as an extension, .biz as an extension, .com.ng is also an extension, .xyz is an extension, .shop is an extension, and etc. So many of them. So this web hosting, we have so many web hosting. You can pay per month, you can pay per year. It just depends on your pocket. You can pay quarterly, you can pay yearly, 2 years, and all that. It just depends on your pocket. So I think it goes as cheap as you can start a plan of 500 naira, plan of 700 naira, plan of 12, plan of 15. That is web hosting per month plan. So they have different types of them. So but today I'll be recommending a particular one. We will be using a particular one. So like all my days on the internet, I've been using wooglehost.com. So if you don't have an existing account with them, so you just come to my account here, click on it, allow it to load. See, I already have an existing account with them. So if you don't have an existing account, just click on create member. It's very easy. Let me just click on this to just take us through the process on what you need to fill in your first name, your last name, email address, phone number, everything, billing address. Though this one is optional, you can see optional, but your address, make sure your address is there, street address, the city, state, postcode, everything, put it there. Then mobile phone for SMS notification. If you want SMS notification, you can put your mobile phone here, but in an international format. If your number is 08164392600, just put it this way: 2348164392600. So you make sure you omit the first 0, then come here to change it to here, so that you'll be receiving their SMS notification. This pin is optional. You can see optional, it's not mandatory. You can put the pin, you cannot put the pin, anyone that pleases you. So where did you hear about us? You can leave it as none, but just choose other. Custom category, any which one: enterprise, entrepreneur, NGO, SME, and all that. You can just put anyone that pleases you. You can choose it. Your currency, if you're from Ghana, this is and all that, USD, but I prefer NGN, that is Naira. Then your password, make sure you input something you can always remember, then confirm password, you put it there. Then make sure you receive that, leave this one on. Then after you're done, click on I have read and agree to the terms of service rather, than click on register. You're good to go. So for me, I already have an account with them, and I know there is no way they will allow multiple accounts on their website. So I'll just click on sign in, so that I'll be able to log on my account, get a domain name, we get an hosting plan for it, then we eat it up from there. So I already have if you already have an existing account, just put in your email address, in your password, click on remember me, log in, boom, you're good to go. So let's wait for this to load. Okay, so You can see I have two services with them. That is 2 hosting plan already, 3 domain name, unpaid invoices. These are domain name I don't want to renew. Domain name and hosting plan I don't want to renew. 0 tickets, and which one? So let's say we want a domain name, so just go to domain, register a new domain, not my domains anymore. If I should click on my domains, take me to the 3 domains I'm having here. So register a new domain. Here we go, register a new domain. We allow it to load. Okay, you can just input anything here, anything. Like I was talking about extensions. Look at the extension.com, 3,009 per year, .online 1,005 per year, .site 1,001 per year, .tech 2,001 per year. You can see, look at the list here. Domain.com, these are the extensions. New price 3,009, transfer 3,009, renew at 3,009. It means if you want to renew it after the first year has elapsed, 3,009. If you're transferring from one web hosting to another one, you still pay 3,009. New price is 3,009.org. That is .org 4545. Everything is just 45. Just bees and everything. But me, all this one, you can see they're cheap. They are very expensive to me. 11,700 per year. It's very, very expensive to me. But as for you, you can use it. But for me, it's kind of expensive. So there's this extension I'll always use. I think it's around 600 per year. Yeah. So let me see, for example, I'm using SME Organics as my domain name. You can use anything as your domain name, SME Organics. So I'm not using .com, I'm not using .com.ng, I'm not using .org, so I'm using .xyz. xyz is very, very cheap. I think around 600 naira per year. So SME Organics.xyz, click on search. If the domain name is available, we're going to see it. If it's not, we're going to see it as well. So we allow it to load. Okay, it's loading. Okay, look at the message we got. Congratulations, SME Organics.xyz is available. SME is available. So I'm going to, for 600 naira per year, so I'm going to add to cart now. Okay, I've added to cart. So what I'm going to do is click on continue as next thing to do. I click on continue, allow it to take me to the next page. You can see, look at what we're having here. SME Organics.xyz, no hosting plan here. So if I want an hosting plan, I'm just going to click here. Okay, we allow it to load. Okay, look at the series of hosting plans that have been ready from 500 naira per month. This one is 2G Linux share. Look at the features it has. This package is ideal for basic website with low traffic. This feature includes 2G web space, 10 GB bandwidth. So if you want this one, you can click on order now. It means you're paying 500 naira per month. But if you want this one, premium 6 GB, like 6 gig shared hosting, 700 naira per month. This package is ideal for standard sites with low traffic. The features inclusive, and I would have check. You can check out anyone that best suits you. But me, ever since I've been designing, I always use this. And it has not been giving me any form of headache whatsoever. So you're going for this. You can go for this depending on your pocket though. So click on order now. Since we're going for this, click anyone you're going for, and click up order now. Hope you're getting it. So do you know why it's prompt up this? Because I already have SME Organics.xyz. Remembered? Do you remember when I added to cart? So it's because I'm having SME Organics.xyz in my cart. That's why. So if you don't have a domain name in your cart, then you're going to input your domain name here and click on use, and that is it. So, and if you don't like domain name you used at first, you can register a new domain name. You can click on this one, then just input your domain name. So I'm okay with this, so I'm going to click on use. So we allow it to load. Okay, it loads. You can see choose billing cycle: monthly 700, quarterly 2001. This quarterly 3 months, so 6 months annually. You can see etc. So where do we go? Anyone that best suits you, that's where you're going to use. If it's annually, it means you'll be paying 7,000 naira per year, which you get a free domain. Then if you want to be paying per month 700 naira per month, there's no free domain for that, so you pay 700 naira per month. If it's quarterly, you want to pay every 3 months, pay 2001. If it's every 6 months, you pay 4,002. So me, I'm using this monthly one, so I'm clicking on monthly. It means I'm paying per month. Hope you're getting it. So I click on continue here. Continue. Don't worry, the price will change from 7,000 naira. It's going to change since we chose per month. So it's brought us here. I already have an hosting. Remember then where it showed us we didn't have an hosting plan, so we already chose a package for an hosting plan, which we're going for premium 6 gig. So we already have an hosting plan. Click on continue. Continue. Okay, it brought us here. It means you can see we're paying 1,300 naira. 1,300 naira. So we look at it here. Linux hosting, premium 6 GB and all that. This is the web hosting. This is the domain name. The web hosting goes for 700 naira per month, while the domain name goes for 600 naira per month. That is 1,003 all together. So plus the VAT, I know we're paying more than 1,003, but click on checkout. If everything here is okay with everything you choose, then you just click on checkout. Okay, let me accept their terms and conditions. Click on checkout. Okay, after accepting their terms and conditions, I clicked on checkout and it brought me here. You can see subtotal 1,002, VAT 19 naira. So it means I'm paying 1,003 altogether. If you want bank payment, you can go for bank payment, but me, I don't like bank payments. It take long time to process. I always click on quick teller / Mastercard / VAV. You can use any of your Nigeria ATM to pay. You can see I've clicked on that. It's loading here. Something will prompt up, then it's this thing, so we allow it to finish loading. So you just click on it, quick teller payment and all that. Click on it. So altogether I'll be paying 1,319 plus the VAT and everything, 1,319. So it's loading gradually. We are getting there. So hope you understand every steps we took from step 1 to now, to from web hosting to domain name, getting the whole of that. Imagine you getting web hosting and domain name for 1,319 naira 0.8 kobo. So how amazing that is! Very it's super cheap. So you just bring out your Nigeria ATM card, you input your card number, the month, that is the expiring days, the month and year, then CVV, that is those 3 digits number behind your ATM card. Then you click on pay. So I will pause in this video. I will input my card digits, the details of my card, then I'll click on pay. Then you see the next window it's going to show to us. So after that, inputting your serial number, card pin, everything, it will bring you sending an OTP to your phone. So the OTP has already been sent to my phone, so I'll just put in the OTP here. We have 327-855. Then I'll just click on continue. Then the money will be automatically deducted from, you can see transaction successful. So automatically they will deduct the money from your account. Don't worry, you see your account is safe. No one is going to deduct any fee from your account anymore. If you not ignite any transaction, no one is going to deduct any fee from them, so long your card is safe. So don't panic. Don't get tensed up unnecessarily. So your card is safe. That is that about that video. We already have our what is it called, our domain name and web hosting bot. So the next thing we'll be expecting is for them to send our details to where the email we provided. So the details will be sent to the email we provided for them. Then after I will wait for mine to be sent. If mine has been sent, I'm going to show you an example of the email that will be sent, then so that you take note of it, don't delete it. That email we'll use it to access our control panel, our admin area, and do the necessary setup we need to do. Hope you get it. So thanks for watching this video. I remain Chefdin. You can likewise get me on this number 08164392600. So I come your way next time. Thank you so much. Have a nice day ahead.